let's go.
Yeah, so we were talking about insecurities, and I said that men are insecure.
Yeah, I said that men are not insecure whatsoever.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah, because I know them. I'm a man. I've been a man a long time, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Why
we're
would
not
you? Why would
insecure.
you say that they're not insecure if a man is ready to marry someone like a woman that's like a cashier or doing like a job that's like a lot lower than him in order to boost his ego? Does not make him insecure
No,
about himself and his.
no, because men don't marry women because of their degrees.
They marry women because of their lack of degrees, I guess.
No,
Because why would you, if you're saying men
because
don't marry
if
women for the degrees, then that means even if she has a PhD, then that, like, you would still want to marry her. But a lot of men
Yeah.
kind of bypass the PhDs and
Yeah.
the doctors and the lawyers and
Yeah.
just go
The
for women that are
yeah,
kind
because
of,
no, the thing is, one thing that men always go for is peace, right? It's peace, it's comfort, is the femininity.
security, meaning that they're insecure and they need to be secured.
No. It's not like that. It's like they're trying to find security in their women, where like they also secure the way they are, but they're just trying to have that little peace because they have to build the legacy. Security is to protect the legacy, to protect the offspring.
So
right?
what does her having like a higher education have? Why does that kind of?
It's
why
not
is that
a turn off. No, it's not a turn off. It's something that it could be a turn off. Is when she uses that degree to bring it as an equal value that she brings into the relationship. Right, I would say, or she thinks that it's a valuable thing that a man should consider, while a man doesn't consider it. You're forcing me to consider that degree is something good, but it's not what I'm looking for. If it was only the degree, I mean, all those PhD women would have been married by now. Right? Correct? If it was only for degrees. But yet, the women with more degrees are finding themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Single.
That's where my point is coming at. Does that mean that men are insecure? Because
No, it's not about
if
security.
it's the women with less degrees that are finding their mate, then that means that the men are not pursuing the women with more degrees.
Yeah.
Is it what the women with more degrees are not as peaceful? They're not like.
I'm not gonna. I've never dated someone who has a bunch of degrees and all that, but I would say something. My personal observation from what I've seen here in the U.S. It seems like they think that it's the value that the woman. They think that the degrees are the values that they bring into the table for men to pick them. While the man is looking for something completely different, you're talking about degrees. The men are talking about respectful cooperation. They talk about submissiveness. They talk about, knowing how to cook, to clean, those type of things. The easy things that they can find anywhere with those ladies that, work at McDonald's or something. Right? So the degrees is not really what we are looking for. If you come as a package and you also have a degree on top of whatever I just named here, that's the jackpot. But sometimes those women with a bunch of degrees, they don't value men as those who doesn't have a degree, because there's a respectful cooperation
is this a psychological thing, or did they tell you that? Is it something that men think that they don't value us because they have so many degrees, or is it?
No, I'm not talking about we don't value us because you guys have degrees. We value different things.
No, I'm saying, because you were saying that like those women, like they value the women that don't have
the
those
majority
degrees,
of
value. Yeah. Is it like, who told you that?
Because I've seen it. I've seen it here. I watch, like, for example, Kevin Samuels. I watch La Pif Network. I watch all of them.
You watch Kevin Samuels?
I do.
It's a rap.
No, I mean, I watch, O'Shea Jackson. I watch, the lead attorney.
I'm that's the
manosphere.
Familiar with Kevin Samuels, and he's not positive.
Well, why not?
I'm not gonna go into it because I don't really watch his broadcast like that. But the few videos that I've seen,
clips,
the few clips that I've seen, I just felt like he was very like
blunt.
Blunt. Which I'm not mad at the bluntness, but I feel like sometimes there's a little tact in the way of speaking to people.
Yeah,
and that's lacking.
No, I mean, sometimes. I think he does, but he's helping a lot of black people actually.
Okay, if he's helping.
And I think the majority of women should listen to Kevin Samuels.
Women?
Yeah, only women. But I mean, he has also section for men. For the men, listen to Kevin Samuels when he. I mean, I'm not saying.
Why do men act like they're above reproach or above needing some type of like leadership or guidance? I feel like all the time it's always, oh, women need to learn this. Oh, women need to hear this. Oh, women need to be taught this. Men are never taught anything. How come?
What? I mean, for how long you guys talk bad about men's deadbeat dads and
because it's the truth.
Exactly. So you guys talked about men for quite a long time, and
but this is a man. This is a man. Men don't listen to women.
Men didn't react when you guys were talking about them for quite a long time,
and they don't listen
and now,
to change.
No problem. They are men's. They cannot move like women's.
Okay.
So
they can't move like women.
Follow,
so a man can't tell a woman what she needs to learn and what she doesn't need to learn.
Because she's gonna follow. He's the leader. You are the follower.
You can't tell a woman. A random man is going to be my leader for what?
No, I'm not talking about a random man. I'm just saying that for a quite long time, according to what I've learned, because I'm not from here, I've learned here is like there's something that Oprah and all those, popular TV show or something, they were talking about how bad men's are in the U.S.
Okay.
Baby, I don't date dads and
but they haven't changed. Right? They haven't changed.
They are doing the work now. I'm not now, but they've been doing the work, and they came to a point, or they came to a realization that now it's time to require certain things because they make themselves valuable.
So now, why do you feel like women need to learn things from Kevin Samuels? Because I feel like men need to go to like those types of people to help them to, I guess, further their growth and further their betterment of themselves. Like,
now, Kevin Samuels is out there. Right, he's the man out there, who has a bigger voice at this moment.
Okay.
Right, in the manosphere. So, the reason why I said like women should listen to Kevin Samuels because most of the women didn't have a dad. Right, they did not have the opportunity to know how to speak to a man.
So do the men.
And no
men
problem.
Didn't have fathers.
Yeah,
so
no
they
problem.
Didn't see the interaction.
The thing is, the work on the man's we will do the work on the man's, and the work on the woman will be done by the on their sides. Let's split it. Don't mix it up, right?
Okay.
So this is what I'm saying, right? It's like they should listen to some. If you don't want, it's not a problem, but they should listen to Kevin Samuels because
I think I'm
good. Yeah, no problem. Kevin Samuels brings a reality check where he asks those critical questions that men always think about that women never thought about. And then when you ask yourself those questions, then sometime you're going to realize the value of a man. You'll realize how much he's bringing to the table, how much he's valuable, and then you're going to treat him better. Because most of the women here have been raised by their mothers, and they have this hyena mindset where it's, first of all, the mother, it's Big Mama, and whatever the man says is it's after. While the man is the leader, right? So then you have this generation here where they don't know how to talk to elders. They don't know how to react. They don't look at things in the logical standpoints. They always get things through their feelings first, and then their logic later. But it's just gonna be dust stuff in their logic. But they already filter everything in their emotion, and they react, and sometimes they listen to react and they'll listen to learn.
Okay, interesting what you're saying.
But you're not. Yeah, you're a stubborn person sometimes. Are you?
Am I? I don't know.
You look like you're stubborn. Yeah, even if you are presented the truth or represented evidence or something, maybe you will. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think I'm stubborn. I just feel like I have a different mindset and point of view, and I stick to it.
But if they can prove you wrong with data and statistics,
that's for me to judge.
No, would you change your mind?
If
you are presented all the evidence, would you change your mind?
Yeah, I'm not ignorant. Like, yeah.
No, okay, sure.
If I'm given like, evidence that I deem.
No, come on. 1 + 1 = 2. You don't have to deem to be. You know what I mean? It's like
right. But I haven't been presented
with that kind of...
yourself
to the curve, actually, when you say that.
What?
You can see the truth and you have to deem that the truth is true in order for you to accept it. While you have been shown the evidence.
Because people can say, they show you evidence, but it's not...
Check it for yourself.
Okay.
If they're right, then change your mind.
If they're right, then... Okay.
Change your... No, say it. Change. I will change my mind.
Then okay. Because what is... I don't know. There's certain things that I believe that I feel like there's no statistic needed.
Well, I mean, data statistics always change.
So basically, like you're saying, with the way like women are.
You were talking about insecurity, and I was trying to explain to you that men are not insecure. They marry who they can afford. And if you have a bunch of degrees and you talk sassy and you disrespectful, you can die with your degree. I'm not gonna marry you just for the sake of
the same way you're saying that. Like, I'm thinking. I have my way of thinking. I think you're also not budging.
What do you mean?
Like, in your opinion,
isn't that what's going on right now? What I'm saying. So you're basing your point of view based on what? Like,
that men are insecure.
Yeah.
Based on life and like the events that have happened.
How come the insecure? So in which level you will say that men are? When you say men, it's generally, right? All men are insecure. So what is?
I think they have a level. They have a level of insecurity. I'm not saying like they're all really insecure, right? There's some men. Okay. There's some men that are really insecure. Others are, more secure and are okay. Have learned to love themselves and be okay. So for me, I feel like there's always a level of like wanting to be bigger and better than the person that you're with. So I feel like a man, what you were saying, like men look for peace and all these things. I feel like that's a way for men to just they look for the basic stuff so that it can accommodate their
I don't know. I mean, you're the helpmate. You're here for them.
That's I feel like it shows a lot of insecurity though.
No,
because if a lot of men would not.
No, the thing is, you guys have never been exposed to the needs of the man and clearly saying what he wants without backing down. And now he's like, well, you're insecure, right? Because you never. The thing is, you've probably seen your father and the way he was moving. You're like, well, I want this, I want that, but I don't want this, I don't want that. Good, right? But then the men outside have a different way of looking at life. But there's one thing. There's one thing among all men. They want pretty much the same thing. Mm-hmm. And then if you see that they all are, like you said, all men are insecure because they don't want to marry, women with big degrees.
Not all men, because there's some men that married women with bigger degrees. Some men have learned to kind of deal with their insecurities and
it's not about insecurity. Every time you say insecurity, I'm just curious. So what is that insecurity?
What do I mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by insecurity?
What I mean is that their ego is fragile. Like, it's very easy for a man to feel a type of way if the dynamics change in the relationship. And in terms of like, let's say if the woman, that's why we, in society nowadays, we have debates of like the man is making more than the woman, mm-hmm. and he's feeling some type of way, or like it changes like how the relationship is going, is because the ego, they have like a certain level of ego that doesn't allow them to kind of just be secure in their choices.
Okay, then
like I feel like if a man really like,
if this is what they want, so what?
Okay, that's fine. Then accept that you're insecure.
No, they will not accept if
there's an insecurity there.
There's not. They're just what they want. How come this is what I want and I'm insecure for what I want?
It's not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is you can want what you want.
Yeah. So how am I insecure?
Because what you want. No, because literally, like
he was about to.
No.
Smack yourself.
Literally, like you're basing.
Yeah.
Your
want by what?
I don't know. I just feel like it's not a want. I feel like it's not a. I feel like it's not really a want type of thing. It's an ego trying to protect your feelings, trying to protect how you feel and your status. I think a lot of men work like that.
Yeah, but if he wants that, then what?
Then that
this
shows
is what he wants. He's willing to pay the price.
Then that shows. Right? Then that shows that there's a level of insecurity there.
No, there's not a level of insecurity. It's like I want my woman to be this, and that because this is what I want. The women also have the right to say, I want a man who is this, and that. I have no right to say that this woman is insecure because she wants this type of man. Mm-hmm. Right? It's the same thing with me. It's like, I want this type of woman who have less degrees, who have less this, who have more this, more that. Because
but why is the degree an issue?
Those are because there's a stereotypical thing about women with degrees. Men have degrees.
Does that not say that there's an insecurity?
No. There's not an insecurity on the side of a man because men always had bigger degrees, right? Okay. If you look at
but not every man is very highly educated.
Not every man, but the majority, if you put the numbers down, is more men educated than women's.
In America?
I would say yes. Why not?
I think it's equal. I think women are actually quite educated.
Let's give it an equal thing. Yeah, it's okay. Let's put it equal.
What? There was
but the thing is, let me just finish this one, right?
Remind me I have a story.
Yeah, okay. So there's this equal thing across the board, right? And then I lost my train of thought. And then you have the man not wanting women's, they call insecure, and then the woman not wanting a man are not called insecure.
Mm-hmm. Because women are not. Because women
are allowed to downgrade.
No, women are not basing
hypergamy. You know what?
Women are not basing their wanting to be in a relationship based off of things like that.
Degrees?
No. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Thank God you didn't
say
that.
That's not what I'm. Men like.
But that's the
women.
point.
You know, like the traditional role of a woman is like to be at home and cooking and cleaning. Mm-hmm. Women are not saying, oh, I don't want a man. Oh, you can cook. Oh, no, you can clean. Oh, heck no, that's my job. No way. You know what I mean? And I feel like for men, like
where do you find those girls? But anyways,
if a woman, I would equate men not wanting to marry women with higher degrees and having like a preconceived notion of those types of women as if a woman didn't want to marry a homely guy, like a guy that would cook and clean and be like, you know what, I feel like we have like a rivalry going on, so I'm not gonna go for you. You can go for another woman that will take you, but a man that can cook, a man that can clean, a man that like takes care of the kid, like that's like has the dinner ready. Like I cannot be with you. Women don't do that, but men do.
No, I mean,
they don't want women that are at a high level to the point where
you have to understand that we are the one who picks.
Okay.
So
it shows an insecurity.
No, how come? We are the one who picks, and we go into a store or a dealership. I want to pick a car, and because I picked that car, I'm insecure. I picked that car because I'm able to afford that, and I know the performance of this car. That's why I will invest in this car.
You're able to afford it.
Yes.
If
I'm not able to afford it, why would I hang myself with this?
That's what I'm saying. Car. So there's a insecurity there.
No, it's not.
There is.
No, it's not.
There is.
All right. Well.
There is. Because if, like, literally, I just feel like men just, like, a lot of them don't really, like, they're not really gung-ho about women that are, like, CEOs or, like,
that's why
that
we
are,
told
like,
you,
handling business.
Men are not, afraid or insecure about any women.
I think so.
I mean, the degree will make me afraid of you. The degree will make me insecure about you.
It's not the degree.
So what
it's not the degree. It's the power and the achievement.
So now you talk about power,
because that's what the degree signifies, right? The achievement brings a level of respect and power to the woman that the man is insecure to see that, okay, I'm not at that level. She's my woman. She has to be like a little bit below me. Like, I have to be the one leading it on top, blah, blah.
I would not say below. No, I would not say below. But the thing is, each and every one of us has somewhere to fit.
That's right? Insecurity then.
It's not insecurity.
It is.
It's
trying
not,
to always...
Let me explain you something.
Okay.
Right? It's like we all have somewhere to fit, right? If I don't fit in your life, I don't see why I will be in your life. Mm-hmm. If you don't fit in my life, I don't see why you will be in my life, or why would I be in your life.
Right?
The thing is, when you talk about degrees, I said it and I will repeat it again.
Okay.
Men are not afraid of degrees. The degrees is a plus. The degrees is something good. But the problem is
the power and the money that comes with it.
It's not even the power, because no man will fight, struggle with a woman. I mean, there's some men that will struggle with a woman for powers. But what I'm trying to say is that there's no man. I lost my train of thoughts again.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, like I had a point, but I don't know where it went. But the thing is, there's no. The thing is, you don't really care about the degrees, because we care about the person who has the degree, right? If you are that you can have a PhD 3 times, but if you're the type of woman that we want, we're gonna rock with you. Right. So now the question is, what do men want?
But the thing is that I feel like if the woman had those 3 degrees, right?
Yeah.
And she was the woman that you wanted.
Yeah.
But she had a level of power. A man.
Power over who?
Power, like, let's say she's just a high-ranking member in her company. Right.
She's my wife at home.
She's leading. You see what I mean? Always wanting to like.
I mean, that's nature.
Right.
So you want to go against nature?
I'm not trying to go against nature. All I'm saying is she's a high-ranking member. She's, leading a lot of people at work. And now when, like, I feel like if a man would not go up to her in that status, on that level, a lot of men would count their losses and be like, even if you're the woman, like, you have a great personality, you're this, you're that, you're like my dream girl.
Yeah, because they see a stereotypical thing among women in the U.S. that have bigger degrees.
Then
they don't want it.
Isn't that insecurity?
No, it's not insecurity. It's like, you have a disease and I don't want to get it. And then me staying away from you is insecurity.
It stems from an insecurity.
No, it's like, the thing is, you have a disease that I don't want to deal with. Just a simple example. You have a disease that I don't want to deal with. I don't want to be contaminated with. I'm staying away from you. Me protecting myself, not, getting involved with you.
What I'm saying is, you're equating it to a disease. But what I'm saying is,
I'm just an example.
What if the woman?
It's like a disease. That's why
it cannot be equated to disease, because I'm giving you an example of, this is a woman of your dreams.
Okay, woman of my dream.
Woman of your dreams. She's like very like goal driven. Like, she's like CEO of her company.
That's not. You're not gonna. Dream. But why is hypothetically, let's go.
She's like, the only thing that's different from your dreams is that she's a high, ranking, earning person. Sure. She's a boss.
Yeah.
A lot of like what?
No, talk about
she's
me.
The woman. She's the woman of your dream.
My dream. And then
what is the preconceived notion of that's gonna stop you from wanting to?
Because I don't marry the degree. I marry the person.
She's the woman of your dreams.
Yeah. So then, what's the problem with that? So I will marry her.
So you equating it to, you don't want to catch a disease. It's like making it like a negative. You're already thinking ahead.
Yeah, because
this is how she's gonna be. But I'm telling you, she's the woman of your dreams.
Then she have to prove that she's the woman of my dream.
Why does
Until then, I still think that she's just like other women, because we've seen it. There's data for that. That's why you don't get married. I mean, listen, right? I'm not just saying things like that. It's like, you look at the data, you look at the stats. It's clearly said that women with more degrees have hard time finding a mate.
That's because men are running away.
How come you made your choice and decision and I'm the one who pays for that?
No, that's because men are running away.
No.
Women are open.
Make it make sense for me, please.
Women are open.
No. Please help me with this. You are the one who makes choices and decisions, right? Mm-hmm. Because life is about choices and trade-off. You made your stuff. You lived your life according to yourself. Mm-hmm. And then yet I'm the one who's going to be paying. I'm the one who's going to be called insecure because of your choices and your
because it's
your
not
decisions.
like it's not like she chose to go and be a drug dealer. Like, she chose to pursue higher education.
Because life is about choices and trade-off. That means that when you make choices, there's consequences in everything.
But why is it that a consequence to higher education and being a boss equals not finding a man that would want to
because this is not what men want.
Why is that not what men want? And why can't I say that they're insecure if that's not what they want?
No. I mean, you cannot force people to like what you think they should like.
Okay, but then I can label them insecure.
Why would you do that? Okay, let me do this. All women are insecure because they put makeup on.
To an extent.
Well, if you agree with that, that's good. Let me put another one then. All women are insecure because they put extension on their head.
You
agree with that. Good.
Not all women are insecure because not all women put extensions in their hair.
Okay.
But to an extent, there's some women that.
Yeah, but for me, I don't see it like that. I don't think that they're insecure, right? It's just what they want, right? It's just what they want, and I don't have enough data to back up what I'm saying about women.
There's a certain level of like comfortability that comes with looking a certain way or appearing a certain way. That's what I'm saying. If I'm able to admit that some women are insecure for doing these things, why can't men be insecure?
No, I men could be insecure, but not with more women with degrees.
Okay.
Period. It's like, no, like, because if it was not the case, so if it was the case, we would have seen a different result, in a sense where more women with degrees will be more attracted to men, or will look attractive to men, which is completely not the case.
Exactly. Because
it's not attractive to them, so that's not what they want. This shows
that men do not want an equal. They want someone they can.
Where are you gonna take it? Now we talk about equality.
They want someone that they can rule over and dominate and be the. They want like.
That's nature.
That's fine.
So what are you going against nature again?
A woman with a degree, I just feel like, honestly, like,
you want them to have power.
Women. There's some
the problem with the U.S. today is that women having too much power over their men.
I think men.
They have a problem, seriously a problem.
Why is that a women's problem? The men need to get the power.
No, how would you get the power from the woman who doesn't want to give it? Hold on, don't say anything. I'm trying to phrase it. Do you want the men to take it by force? I don't think so. Because they can do that.
Okay, but having a power means bettering yourself and getting to the level where a woman can respect you.
No, women don't understand power in the same level of like the way men understand power.
Here we go. We're mansplaining.
Oh my God. Well, I will agree with you. I'm mansplaining. I will not refuse. No, we don't understand power in the same way. I'm telling you. Look it up. We have look at history. Look at throughout history. Literally, how men.
It's so easy. It's so easy for men to get that respect or to get
what do you think men should do to get power
from women?
Power from women.
Build yourself, like I said, build yourself up to be a respectable man. Okay, with the characteristics that make you valuable. You see, there's always this condescending a woman. If a woman said it, like, you can't listen to a woman, you can't change. Like,
no, I can listen to a woman. But
you guys love to like tell women, what they should listen to or how they should behave or how they should act. But when a woman gives her advice, it's you scoff and you're like, oh, a woman? Oh no, I'm not listening to you. You don't even know what you're talking about. And I feel like if men listen to women, maybe we can get to
men men have listened to women for a long time. Look what they got us. Look where they got us.
No, they haven't.
Especially in the U.S. It's horrible.
What's going on in the U.S. is because men listen to women? What men have listened to women in the U.S.?
I mean, for what? This is gynocracy. Do you know anything about gynocracy?
No, I don't know what that is.
The U.S. is a gynocracy nation where the woman rules over the man, and they look so weak.
Listen, Africa.
No, don't go there. This is my. I'm from Africa. I never learned about this term until I got here. Gynocracy. Mm-hmm. Look it up. Look it up, guys. Gynocracy. It's here in the U.S. The woman rules over the men for quite a long time.
How is that? Give me an example. I need examples.
I mean, look around.
How's a woman ruling over a man? What I see is that men are not being held accountable. And so
accountability? Oh, no, you're not going
Men are not being held accountable. And so because, you have in culture, in like the world, women are always told to like do this, do that. Always given like
and ways they don't do it.
How to live and ways to live.
They don't do it because they are not ruled by men.
They do it and they do develop. They don't. Hold on. They do it and they do develop a self-control that allows them to succeed. So now as the women are succeeding and doing so well, a lot of the men are kind of not developing, that same like drive and things that would make them respectable to women.
Let them do it.
Okay, then if that's the case,
then you guys are insecure? Is that really what you want to say?
If that's the case, then you're not like,
I'm living my life. I'm doing my thing. You do your thing. So why is that a problem? I don't want to get married. I don't want to, risk my life to get married with someone who thinks like this, right? Who thinks that, me being the head of the house or being the leader, having the power, it's a problem for the relationship. Even if she has more degree, meaning she have more power outside of the house, makes me insecure because I want to have the power. I've been built to have the power.
You don't see that as insecure a little bit?
No, I don't. It's just what they want. It's the same way with women. It's just what they want. I'm not saying they're insecure or something. It's just what they want. And then if they are able to take accountability of the result of their choices, then I'm not gonna call it insecurity whatsoever.
But the fact that even some women can be the girl of your dreams, have everything, but because she's a boss, you're gonna fall back.
No,
I've seen it happen so many times that I'm like,
yeah, because
a lot of guys don't give women a chance because they feel like, okay,
they are combative. They want to talk down on you because they have a degree. They want to. You talk about power, right? They're gonna show you that.
That shows insecurity.
No. Listen, they want to show you how much power they have. Now, since they have the degree, they can talk down on you and they can control the relationship. They want to rule over you. They want to, and yet if you don't want it, you're insecure.
It's not about. No, I'm not saying that. Because you're saying that these women, you already have this like thing in the back of your mind that tells you that these women that are highly educated
that's the reason why they're not getting married.
Hold on, you already have the idea that these women that are highly educated are the man's enemy.
No, I'm not saying.
Or like basically like raised to be the devil.
No, come on.
No, for the man. And
please don't do that.
Please
don't do that to me.
This is how I'm hearing it right now. No. And I'm like, there are women that are highly educated that are so well raised that could make the best wife, most motivational, person
let
ever.
Them do it.
But the men, because of their insecurity, are not going to go for those women because they feel like she's gonna just come and bring me down. She's gonna come and do this. Whereas she looks on the outside, she looks like the perfect package.
Thing is, no problem. The thing is, we are not responsible for your choices. You do whatever you gotta do, right? You have freedom. You want to get the degrees. Yeah, do your thing, boo boo. That's how they say. Do your thing, boo boo, and then let us do our things. If we don't want you, we don't want you. If we want you, we want you. If I cannot deal with you because you have a bigger degree than me and I don't have the power with you, an adult person or a mature person will find someone else. What is it hard to understand? Not you, but for them, right?
Yeah, it's not hard to understand, but I can also label them as insecure.
Just because you feel like that?
Not because I feel like that, because that's what it is.
how is it? How do you? How well, you basing on, because you base your conclusion on just men not wanting women with degrees. Is their insecurity?
It's not them not wanting women with degrees. It's the whole of them not wanting women to have a higher level of achievement, even if they're qualified in other areas to be a good woman. They would not want that, or they would feel some type of way when the woman has achieved a certain level that's above them. So they feel like, okay, I have to find a woman that instead of them to better themselves, right, or to get to a higher level than the whatever women they're trying to get at, they'd rather get a woman that's under, or that has like,
yeah, it's their choice.
That's their choice, but it's also an insecurity.
Then I think now I see the insecurity is on your side.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
You want me to explain it to you?
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah. I think the insecurity on your side it's more on the side where think about it for a second. It's more on the side where you trying to force people into something, and you trying to have them agree and accept whatever situation you are in, so that you will feel maybe accomplished or maybe good, maybe better. And then yet if they are not, right, if they don't agree, if they don't accept, they do not see things like you, then you have this way of looking at it as, and then call them insecure. While they don't even look at you and call you insecure, you calling them insecure. I think you are the insecure one.
No.
Because you're not comfortable with the results that you have.
We're very comfortable. I'm very comfortable with the results I have. But I feel like if, let's say, I was to like someone, right, that's maybe, I don't know, doesn't have like the same level. Oh, I had a story, right?
Yeah, the story.
Here's my story. So there's this lady, I think she was a real estate agent. Mm-hmm. She was doing pretty well. Mm-hmm. I think they were going through like some issues with her husband, or separated or something like that. And, she's doing well in her business, succeeding. Mm-hmm. And she was killed.
By her husband? Why?
A few days ago. Very, very sad story. And
Why?
I'm like...
Why?
Because men are insecure.
Oh. Doris, don't tell me.
You have proof everywhere.
Tell me why.
Men are insecure.
No, why
he was not
killed that woman?
He was not on her level.
So he killed her?
He was not on her level. And
she made a bad choice to pick that man and marry that guy.
Oh, okay. So it's the woman's fault. The man is not insecure.
No, the man proposed and she accepted. She didn't take the time enough to vet that person.
Okay, people make mistakes, right? You make mistakes.
Then take accountability for it.
Okay, you take accountability for it, but you also have to understand that there's another side to the coin. The man has exhibited his insecurity by wanting her to be gone. Like, there's a certain level.
I don't understand this story. It's weird.
He I don't know.
Killed her just because
I don't know how
insecure.
to talk, because this is going to be on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. It's going to be censored or what.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Well, I'm trying to understand it because it looks kind of weird.
It's not weird. It's basic story. She tried to, I think, she requested for like, what do you call that?
A raise?
No. When you ask the court to keep you away, restraining order.
Oh, okay.
And
from the man?
From the man.
Okay.
So,
where the problem started?
I don't know where it started, but he wasn't on her level. And
how do you know that?
Because
the problem started even before you know that the man was restrained to see his woman.
Okay.
So then the problem is even before all of this.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of men, instead of doing the work, they don't want because their ego is so easily bruised, and they don't want to see that a woman is doing better than them and is moving on, or like is, you know, it hurts.
No problem.
Their pride.
I got you, so but this story it's not clear for me.
It's not clear. There are many stories like this.
How long they've been married?
I don't know how long they've been married. I don't know like the details.
They had kids.
All that I know is that they have 2 sons. She was there. I think they were quite young, like maybe like
what age?
They looked in the pictures like 5 to 7.
So that's pretty much 10 year 5 to 7, 5, 7, 7, 3. At least 10 years. Let's just give them 10 years of marriage.
Right.
And then you're going to tell me the guy is insecure after 10 years of marriage.
Yes. Because
why? Because he killed.
Because she started her business. Her business was doing really well. She was doing her thing.
She started before or in the marriage?
I think probably in. I don't know the details. Honestly, I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, you don't know the details, and how come you're just gonna label the man insecure?
Because that shows a lot of insecurity. Why would you?
Maybe he was sick.
Oh, every man is sick. Is that another stereotype I want to put on a man?
No. Maybe that man was sick, right? So then he acted according to whatever mental problem
I think it comes. I think a lot of it comes from the ego of a man and the insecurity that no one wants to point out.
No, I would rather just divorce. If it's the case that you're talking about, I would rather just divorce you than kill you. If I kill you, that means there's something else deeper than that. And I'm not gonna say insecure because I'm gonna kill it's something deeper than that, to take that level of, you know,
anger, that rage,
yeah, exactly.
Hate. So many stories like that. The women are like, they have their own businesses, they're, you know, moving, you know, better in their lives and stuff, and poof, their ex comes and does the job, or their boyfriend, you know, gets rid of them.
And exes and boyfriend. People date like kids here. They should be getting married in order for them to be. Yeah.
Marriage is not the answer to everything.
Sometimes it's not the answer to only in the U.S. because you guys have the leverage over marriage, right? But you don't really think about it, right? When you're gonna hit the wall. Now you're young, you can say that, but when the wall is gonna face you, you would think twice.
You know what? You talk about the wall. Mm-hmm. How bad is the wall? How hard is the wall?
Horrible.
How hard is the wall gonna hit?
It's really horrible.
Why do you say that? On a man's point of view or woman's point of view?
We see it from the woman's point of view.
I'm from the woman's point of view.
Because that you reach a point where you don't have the same I don't know, attraction, or how's it called again? Like the same traffic of men.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that means you hit a wall?
Yeah, I mean your age, you know, because men value your youth, right? Because youth means fertility.
What makes you think that women in this day and age are living for that type of attention from a man?
No, they don't.
Because there's a lot more risk to getting into relationships nowadays than to be single on a woman's side.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Relationship or marriage?
Relationship, marriage, everything.
What?
You're
the women are not the one who pays alimony, the child support, and so what are you risking?
What do you mean? What are you risking?
What are you risking? You're risking what exactly? So since you said that
you're risking your peace,
there's no
you're risking
benefit.
Your peace.
So then let it be.
That's why a lot of women are single. But then you're saying, oh, keep being single, you're gonna hit a wall. What wall? What quality in America is there to pick from where you feel like you're gonna really regret it in 10 years? People are getting divorced. People that get married, they're getting divorced, and more people are choosing to live alone.
Good for them.
So to say that, like, as a woman you're gonna hit a wall.
The wall is real, really? Undefeated.
Really?
It's not even me telling you that. It's women talking about the wall.
Really? Which women are talking about the wall?
All of them.
I know.
On YouTube.
I know a lot of women that are saying that of course, a lot of women, like a few women are also happily married and, living their lives because they found a good partner. But there's not a lot of good partners. So women are treading lightly. That doesn't mean that if they tread lightly and they're 35 treading lightly, once you hit the wall, you're going to hit a wall.
Yeah.
If let's say I rush into marriage and marry someone that you say like the story that I talked about, a man that's abusive, a man that is not going to be good for me at the end, you're going to tell me, oh, you should have picked better. But you are the same person telling me that if I keep going like this, I'm going to hit a wall. If I keep avoiding,
he's on your side to figure out what to do.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's not on my side.
That's what I'm saying. So the judgment of like, you're gonna hit the wall, because it makes no sense.
No, it makes sense because listen, what is the wall?
The pickings are slim.
No, listen, pickings are slim. It's good, but you guys have the women have tough time picking the right man because they are looking at things. Listen, because the standards are unrealistic, and they value things. They value things that men doesn't value. Sometimes they think of it. They don't know what men want. They're trying to give you guys what they think is good for you, but they don't know what you really want. So then if they don't get picked up, then it's a problem on the man. Well, you don't know what he wants.
Okay.
Right? So then let me finish this, right? The thing is, I'm talking about the wall because there's a clock on the woman's fertility.
And that's you think when every woman wants to give birth. You can't
no problem. But you if you can adopt, do it. But it causes more problem in the U.S. The single motherhood, the single mother thing.
Or you can just live your life.
Yeah, then if you can live your life, then take accountability of the results in the future. And
they are.
If you can do that, then do it.
A lot of them are.
How come it's not insecurity for the women and it's gonna be insecurity for a man to not pick those women?
It's not an insecurity if you're going for your own welfare, like for your own peace of mind.
That's what men want. Peace. I told you one of the things that men want was peace.
But men, men have a preconceived notion of what women with degrees are gonna bring
because you already seen the stereotypical
but you haven't
result
lived,
of it.
You haven't lived it yourself. That's what the insecurity comes from. You haven't lived it, but you already have a preconceived notion.
I don't have that problem.
You already have a preconceived notion that I don't want to go there.
No, I don't have my problem.
That's what I'm saying. For women, it's like we've already lived it. You've already been in 1, 2, 3 relationships, and you don't see the peace, so you choose not to. Men, they decide based off of what they see or what they perceive a woman will be, what they perceive a woman will be or not be for them. Then they're like, oh, you know what? I think.
How come you? I mean, I just don't understand how you forcing this point. While it's hard for me to believe that you want people to make an investment on things that it's not going to be beneficial to them.
But
in the name of love, I think we're not understanding each other. No, listen. And to not look insecure in front of women, then we have to do it the way you say.
What I'm saying is that you don't have to do what I say.
Sure.
But what I'm saying is that it's not like you're not. I don't know. You're not going the reason. My issue is the reason. I'm not saying that you have to marry or you have to go with. The reason for not going for a woman is because you have a preconceived notion. That preconceived notion that this woman is not good for me. This woman is going to be, too bossy, or she's going to talk back, or she's going to try and take, be more powerful than me, or overstep her boundaries with me, blah, blah, blah. It shows an insecurity because you haven't lived it.
No.
You're already thinking in the back of your mind what she's gonna be, but you don't know that because you haven't lived it.
No, I don't think it's I see what you mean and I understand it, but the thing is sometimes there's a stereotypical thing, right? And then when you have that, we use it as human beings. We use it on everybody. You use it on black people, you on white people, you use it on this and that. It's not a good thing. The thing you should do is to approach the person, talk to them, and know if they are that or they're ish, right? The thing is, since the degree is that, you talk about power and all that, a man who knows the value of his time, knows the value of whatever he's trying to build, he knows his purpose, he knows what he's looking for, he knows where to invest, he has standards and needs and wants, right? He has the rights to do it as well as a woman, right? So him having less degree, him having more degree, it's just something that he's gonna bring to the table, but not making it something valuable in the level where, you know, a woman should feel some type of way regarding his level of achievement. But this is the way women look at men, and you're trying to, you know, mirror it on us, right? I don't know if you follow me on that, because the thing is, women are looking for status, security, and make sure that is either on your level or higher than you.
Right.
It's hard for women to go lower than you, right? But if they go lower than you, they could do that. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, kudos to you if you do that. That's hypergamy, actually. But then a man also have the same right. It could choose someone who's higher, lower, or in a same level. But the majority of men go with women in the lower side or in the equal side because this is what they want. They have needs just like human beings.
It stems from an insecurity.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't think it's a security. I don't think it's an insecurity. It's just what they want. They don't want to deal with, you know, bossy girl, like you say.
That's
bossy
what I'm saying.
How come it's insecurity?
You're framing these women as bossy. You don't
know that's what you said. That's what you said.
That's what I'm saying, that men think. They perceive that these women are going to be like that. You think that way.
False?
Why?
Is it false?
How's that
you
true?
You talked about power here
a couple
minutes ago. You talk about power here, right? That man wants power and women also want power. So if you are bossy and you have the power, right, then why would I be labeled insecure if I don't want what you want? You want certain things. You want a man to maybe submit to you because you have the power.
I don't want a man to submit to me.
No problem. But you are the...
I don't think a lot of women want a man
to problem, but you have the power.
I just kind of don't want the stigma of an educated woman to stop educated women to stop men from wanting to pursue more educated women.
Present a better product. Present a better product of yourself.
It's a work that men have to do on themselves.
No. Why?
Yes.
No,
because a lot of women that are educated are wonderful.
Then present yourself in a better way. That's what I said. That men would pick you.
The degrees are scary.
No,
the power that comes with it is scary.
Yeah, the thing is, you guys put it first. Like, all right, this is what I am. Actually, this is not what we are looking for.
That scares you away. Why?
So if
a man is secure in himself, no matter if I say I went to Harvard and I went to Harvard Law School or whatever, and I'm just like that, I'm working for like a high company in New York.
Okay, if
a lot of guys are gonna be like, "Girl, I'm."
Yeah, that's why they have the rights to move like that, because they know
it shows an insecurity.
No. They know what they can afford, because you are not going to provide for the family.
Exactly.
Listen to
this.
You're
saying they know what they can afford.
They know what they can afford because they're looking at their life. They do a better, a good and analyze or.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm fighting for this, because most women don't really want a man that's like lower than them, like education wise or like societal.
So the thing is they look at it and we're like, okay, this is someone that I could afford. That means providing for her my whole life, and this is someone that I won't be able to provide for her my whole life. She have higher standard, she have higher this, higher that. No problem. You have the right to do that. What you should do is find a man that could deal with that. And then don't call me an insecure guy because I don't have the same means that you. Okay, that's actually bad.
We gonna call it a day. I'm done. I understand. I agree with you. It is kind of, it is what it is, honestly. Because women are not really gonna. I don't even know why I'm fighting for this.
So tell me what you understood.
I understood that I can't call a man insecure for having a preference or for wanting to be kind of like in control or in charge, or to be like providing for a woman. Like men, they have their they have plans and ideas of what they want in the future, and they want to be able to provide. And if they feel like they won't be able to provide for a specific type of woman, they shouldn't be called insecure because they've made that choice for themselves. Fine. You're not insecure.
I feel like you just want to end this, right?
No. I just understood that, like, I don't think women want a man that's on a lower level than them anyways, so it is what it is.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what to add because this is what I was explaining all the time, but you made me look bad, actually, right? For staying. But I'm telling you, I know some people that I know closely. They will say, "Well, look at this guy. He thinks like that." Just defending a man is offensive to certain women. I think you felt that a little bit, right? I think we should look at back this video and you know. I think because you say that, right? Like you said that you think that women are evil when they have a degree. I think we're gonna
like you have a preconceived notion of
you clearly what a woman with a degree are evil when they have a degree.
That's what I'm saying that you think.
Yeah, you made me look bad. That's what I said.
No, because you kept saying something.
No, I was
similar.
Defending the man.
You were defending the man, but you had a preconceived notion of what a woman with a degree was like.
Yeah, but then is
based off of what? I don't know.
No, stats. I say stats.
She's not wife material. She's gonna be this. She's gonna be that. Literally equating her to the devil.
I see.
Just because she has a degree, and that stems from a level of like
insecurity.
Bon, let me not say that.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by here. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share. It was a hot topic, but we went back and forth, and I hope that you guys understood something, and I hope you will stop by again for another one. I don't know. You want to say something before we wrap this up?
This was an interesting topic, quite long. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give us likes, share it, comment. Let us know, what you think, where you think we've went wrong in our conversation.
I think they will kill me on this one.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like some guys are going to come for me too, because I've generalized a lot. Yeah, but just let us know how you feel. We're open to discussions. It's not a big deal. We're just talking.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.